Stacy. Hello, love. I love you, Kit Kat. Girls, we have had a full week of drama. It's only Monday. Happy day. A full week of drama. It is only Monday. Hi, cat lady. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from this whole week, and I'm telling you it's Monday. Hey, Denise, I love you. God. I'll wait till other people get here, but can we just talk about this Kimbrough situation? Hey, Clancy, my sweet. The Kimbrough situation. What on God's earth? I can't even. I cannot even process. I watched it this morning. I got up and I saw when Wendy's a breaking news, right? And I'm like, oh my God, that is really, late. Exactly, Peter. I'm telling you, I'm shot until next week. I'm shot. I can't handle it no more. Hey, Finny, I love you a long time. Um, Actually, when I was the last day I was at the beach, Kimbrough sent me it was a message request, August 31st, and all I could read was, um, "I'm so sorry for," and I couldn't read anymore after that, right? And I'm like, I don't need to. I'm not even gonna. I did. In fact, I'm still to this day. I didn't. Today, I didn't even go look at it. So because I guess I here's what Kimbrough does. OGs will know this. Kimbrough will go around, get in where she fits in, kind of the way people do now. I mean, it's like, it kind of like she's like the Corey of the OGs, right? She would say some outlandish, crazy things and then stick a pipe up, stick a damn aquarium pipe up her nose and call it life support. All right. Denise, it is so beyond disturbing. Oh, cat lady, let me let you know. Okay, so Jamie Kimbrough. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of being around her. I hope you haven't. She's crazy. She's always been crazy. She has this fantasy that she designed Dwight Yoakam's wife's dresses, and she knows Reba, and she was almost a doctor. She just didn't go get her. She has so many lies. Katie making excuses for her. Really, Tracy? Really, Tracy? Well, I could see making an excuse for killing one rabbit, but 38 rabbits? Two birds? Tallulah, yeah. So you remember that. Then she went and she gave. So this is when the community just went to shit. It's when, so you had Telfer and all them, along with the porch. All right. And they started selling DMs. So they were over there trying to get Mama Bear money for her rotten ass teeth. And Kimbrough gave Pam and them DMs from Wendy and from Diane, and they were selling them. So whenever they got a big enough price, they'd read them or show them and shit. It was it was something else, man. It was something else. That was So that's who Jamie Kimbrough is. And then she would try to get back in with you, right? And I even gave her another chance one time, and she just. So anyway, apparently in the middle of August, for y'all who don't know, Cat Lady doesn't know, somebody turned her in. I can only imagine it was a neighbor or either the person whose rabbit she gave back dead. She had in her garage and surrounding whatevers the carcasses of 30. Hey, John. Hey, Al. The carcasses of at least 38 rabbits. She apparently bred them or acted like she bred them or whatever. And then in the floor of the garage, at some point, there was up to a foot of rabbit crap. So, and then there was another bag full of rabbits that they couldn't even tell how many were in it, dead. And then they went into the house. I cannot imagine. And they went into a bedroom and they found two dead birds in a bird cage. Jamie claimed that these things were planted in her home, which is exactly what I would expect Janie Kimbrough to say. Somebody planted them there. I mean, they had to be good. That's a lot of rabbit shit. And I guess in the description I'll link the story. I mean, it's all you have to do is, I guess, search Jamie Kimbrough. The way she spells her name is Jaime. Somebody here knows. We'll put it. So that was in mid-August. She was charged with only two charges of, I can't even remember what now. Hold on. Pleasure mix. Hello. Yes, they planted tons and tons of rabbit doo-doo. They took two dogs out and then I think a couple of rabbits. I'm not. Hey, Ken. Hey, Michelle. So that's just, I can't, I think she was physically disabled. I think. I don't know. I mean, people said she was, but I know she's obviously mentally disabled. I mean, it takes a sick. Oh, and she said that whenever she had rabbits that she couldn't take care of, she would just, twist their neck and kill them. Her words, not mine. And Katie is going to what? Katie is going to take up for that. Okay, Katie. Okay, Katie. It started with the investigation with the show rabbit. Yeah, there's a whole thing with a show rabbit, and oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I was watching it last night, and then I saw, I'm watching the replay of the chat, and I see Kit Kat go, Janie did that? And he did, no, not Janie, Jamie. You're like, oh no. And then I just had to turn it off. I mean, that's enough tea. Now I guess I need to go back and read her message from August 31st. She's always, hey Gina, she's always apologizing for shit she does, and then she does it again. So that's why I didn't bother reading it. Katie probably, yeah, she probably did. She probably did. It's just so, if I always say this: if you can hurt an animal, you can hurt a child because they're defenseless. It's just, I mean. So that was breaking news in the middle of the night. And I woke up and then I said, I need to go back and take a 5-hour nap to process. But no, I couldn't do that. I had things to do. So then I was surfing around, see what's going on, see what the haps are, what's going, here, there, and everywhere. And I saw where Roger Brown went live. Roger Brown went live. He went live, and he's talking about cussing Rich Life out, but I think he said my name. All right, so here's what I love about Roger Brown. By the way, Roger Brown, you're welcome on getting you over 3,000. Hey, Boris. So Roger Brown put up my about page and said, it does it. Talk about me. He called me an it. It does this for the finer things in life or whatever. And I'm like, bitch, like what, water? Like water? Yeah, I got water. And a car? Yeah, I got a car. But no, any of the finer things in life that I want, there's a big old guy that sleeps right next to me that hey. So you got, Boris, are you not riveted? All right, I'm watching right now. Let me see. Oh man, no, I was watching it. I go backwards, right? I start with the first video and go up. So it was him trying to describe his three ego states. Well, guess what, Roger? We all have ego states. You're not any you're not any special than anyone else. But anyway, he was trying to explain his six ego states, but then he started in on his family history. I mean, coming over on the fucking, on the goddamn boats. Okay. Now, was it this week? It was this week. He said, because of my Cherokee heritage, I just don't have much body hair. But you know what? In 2019, when he was tracing his family roots back to the damn Pilgrims, I didn't hear him mention one goddamn Cherokee. He mentioned Manchester. He mentioned a lot of places in England. I did not hear one Cherokee nothing. But that was before, that was 2019, before he made it up. So thank you, Boris. Thank you. Is it not a rabbit hole? Going through Roger Brown's shit is like going down a rabbit hole. I mean, and he's, he ain't a good scammer. He's all right. He tries. He hasn't had water in 10 years. He said that at the beginning of a video. And then he said, he's so entitled. He was talking about his caseworker that wouldn't talk to him on Instagram. And it's been 5 years and he has no water. And then this week he says it's been 10 years. Hey, Tally. All right, PD. So make up your lie, Roger. Is it 10 years or is it 5 years? Because either way, it's gross. It's gross. Hey, Gretchen. I'm so glad you're feeling better, sweetheart. So yeah, if you watch a couple of his videos, you see it, you trip him up. He's not real hard to do. Oh, Boris, listen, like I said, I'm going through these things, and he's like, I'm telling y'all, he calls me a liar when I post his own video. I will share his video, right? Tell you basically what it says, and then he shares that and calls me a pig, a lying pig. Well, if it's a lying pig, bitch, you said it. That's what I keep telling him. I don't think he has electricity either. Maybe not. I suspect. I don't know. It's very suspect. He says he only has 3 light bulbs. So I don't know. But he was like, I need another thing to do my streams on. People are falling all over themselves. Oh, I'll send you a Kindle. Oh, I'll send you my old, my old tablet. I mean, what are you doing with all of them, Roger? If people are saying they'll send them and they're not sending them, then you ain't got very good friends. But then he, like I said, I go backwards and come up. I go backwards and come up. And so there is never mention of a Cherokee ever in his background. He didn't mention it one time. I don't know when the Cherokee showed up. I'll find out. He's got an excuse. Just 4 weeks ago, he said he had enough money saved up to get the water fixed, but he was going to have to in turn spend it on a scooter. Well, guess what? He ain't got a scooter and he ain't got no water. Where your money go? And why are you letting people send you money if you have the money in the bank? I would personally get the water fixed before I got a scooter. But whatever. He said that I was lying that it was going to cost $400 and some. That is not an amount I pulled out of my ass. That is an amount he gave several times. I did not pull out of my ass that he spends $400 a month, Remy, of his very limited disability, $790. He spends $400 of that on dope. That's not, I didn't pull that in my ass either. So he whines, I carry 40-pound pack. Yeah, exactly. I love it when he says that he is, is suffering from starvation, and his titties are bigger than mine. Hello, misnomer. He a big boy. He a big boy to be in starvation mode. That's all I'm saying. I told him to eat a fucking cat. Stop fucking hoarding cats, and plant a garden. He didn't plant a garden. He got 20 acres. He can't plant a garden. Then he said the land was in his name, and his parent. The land was in his family's for 4 generations. But then he turns around and says that when he left Cincinnati, he brought with him $250,000 in cash and bought it. I don't know if that was in nickels or pennies or what, but somehow he was such a big gang member up there, and he brought back $250,000. How is he thirsty? It's too fucking stupid. Yes, he is. Oh, he's got rainwater. Go look on my thing, Boris. I posted it on my community post a little while ago, and it is from 2019. But he's got a nice thing. He shows you where he's got like a feed bucket that he collects the water in that is absolutely disgusting. And he said that's what he washes his clothes in, and gives that water to the cats, and I guess cleans around his house. And then he shows you over about 20 feet away from that his shit bucket. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Go watch it. And I think even the name of it is You Can't Make This Up. So and then between the shit bucket and the water, the shit bucket's about 20, 25 feet away from his back door or front door, whatever it is. He's got clothes hung up on like chairs drying between the shit bucket and the front door. Are you kidding me? Patsy! Patsy! Hey, Eric, I love you. So, yeah, I'm doing this to make money for the finer things in life, like water, food, stuff like that. I'm telling you, Roger, what you got on my radar, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to. So if you don't want me to find shit out, I reckon you best stop taking stuff down. Yes, I'm going to find it. And I'm going to make fun of it. And I'm going to call you out. Because these people out here making money or whatever they are, and they're sending it to you. No. No. No, 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 no. Not going to do it. No, we're going to show you for what you are. Listen. I told him, I forgot. He reposted something that I posted of his today. And I'm like, dude, it's too bad one of you ego states isn't a real man, so he could go fix this shit. A real man gonna go figure this out. He's not gonna go without water for 5 to 10 years. He says that he left Cincinnati, his gang life in Cincinnati, to come take care of his mother for 10 years. In those 10 years, he spent 20 hours a day playing World of Warcraft. 20 hours of the day, okay, of taking care of his mother, he played World of Warcraft. His words, not mine. 20 hours a day. Hey, infidel. I'm not making this up. Roger, you gonna tell me a liar? You said 20 hours a day. But even people said, don't you ever sleep? And then in between taking care of your mother and your insomnia, you played World of Warcraft for 10 years, 20 hours a day. I believe that. I suspect the Veronica thing going, isn't it? I do too, Boris. I've just started tapping in. I ain't got time for Veronica right now. We'll get to that. I'm going through this man's shit with a fine tooth comb. Because he is such a goddamn fraud. Everything is somebody else's fault. It's not his fault at all that everybody who has ever tried to help him, personal, professional, has walked away from him for some reason. Even a church He got mad because there will be nobody to go pick up his food box from the church. And that they suggested that he call them and see if they could deliver it. He was so mad. That was called, what was that called? I'm not feeling well or something. It was like a 7 to 12 minute video, not very much. But yeah, I mean, how dare they? How dare they? Oh, he's way entitled. So I'm guessing that Roger probably has never had a job, because if you only pulling 700, you know, he claims he's worked a couple places. One of them was the plant that made Dungeons and Dragons figures out of metal, and another was a perfume company. I don't know. But you're getting 700 and some. So that, just going to show you. Yeah, yeah, John, yeah. Hey, Dory. If I've missed people coming in, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm telling you, these YouTube streets need a good cleaning. They need a good cleaning. This dude has spent, all he talks about is Amberlyn Reed. For a year, he obsessed over. I think he was in love with her. And when he found out she was a lesbian, he lost all hope. So he just retreated more into his World of Warcraft world. So he was in love with Amberlyn Reed for I think he still is. Maybe he's so mad at me because I look a lot like Amberlyn. Anyway. And then it was, Rich Life, and then it was Elvis, and then it was Truthfully Trisha, and then it was Feudy Beauty, and then it was some people I don't even know. He's a dick rider. That's what he does. He starts talking. I was behind. I didn't hear you. Talked about me. Oh, no, I said, hey, oh, good. Okay, there you go. Well, see, Boris, do you consider him Voight? Because he considers himself Voight. He calls himself Voight. Here in the Voight, we do this and that. And I'm like, you're not Voight. You can't just go in and say, I'm all right, I'm Ship. You can't do that. But anyway, he's like just pretty much a dick rider. That's what he does. He gets on bigger channels and he just rides that dick till he gets some damn followers, and then he'll go back and forth and do, he'll touch everybody. He's so mad at Rich Life, he can't stand it. Roger Brown. That's what I'm saying. Like, when he came in, boys, he came in with Anderson, Henderson, and all them when they all claimed to be Boyd. And, Boyd didn't know they were. Like Mark Terry. He just said, I'm Boyd. And we were like, no, you're not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, Sorry. Boyd people get shit done, Roger. You don't. So therefore, you can't be Boyd. I take that away from you. I pluck your Boyd. And I'm not even into Boyd. But a lot of my friends are. I'm gonna take your little Boyd plaque and throw it in your little pond. Oh, what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I can't. I mean, I understand going after Rich Life. Yeah, it's funny, but dude, you're obsessed. You're obsessed, Roger. You're obsessed. Just like you're on Amberlyn Reed. I don't know. So I don't know who you're in love with more, Amberlyn or Rich Life. And you get so excited when somebody mentions your name. So I figured you'd be really happy when I gave you the recognition you so deserve. Hey, Val. These cows don't know. That's what I'm saying, Boris. I think that dude has lived with his mom. Something. No. Something ain't right. Something they flush it out there. Me and him are the same age. I think he's a couple months older than me. And I'm like, you live in this pretend world that a 20-year-old conjures up of being, I don't know nothing about World of Warcraft. That was before my time. I had to get out and go to fucking work. I couldn't play games all day on the fucking computer. All right, I had to go to work. I had shit, I had to take care of, like my rent, So I wasn't at home playing World of Warcraft 20 hours a goddamn day. I had to make sure I kept water, stuff like that. So, I mean, he's like a 20-year-old. To me, he's like some 20-year-old talking, this bullshit, being proud that you spent 20 hours a day when you were supposed to be taking care of your mother in the basement on the fucking Dungeons and Dragons after you had just made $250,000 in quarters and brought them home to buy the family land that y'all been on for 4 generations. Again, that don't make sense. But whatever. For $250,000 back in the 90s, bitch, you could have got something better than that modular home you got. And you could have got a car. And just saying, I've taken notes on this guy. Well, oh, really, boy? I don't know nothing about it. Like I said, I don't know nothing about it. He's never been married. He says he has a daughter. I doubt it. He says that some woman, all right, here's another story that's so fucking crazy. It's so stupid. He says, and this will be a trigger warning maybe, I don't know, that back in his 20s, which would have been my 20s, he said he was 19. He went to get in his girlfriend's pocketbook to get some gum. And he pulled out a paper. Again, trigger warning. He pulled out a paper, and it said that she had aborted his son. But he didn't break up with her right away. He just drained her of money, and then he did it. Okay, well, back in when you were 19, Roger, and that means I was 19, you couldn't even find out what sex the baby was when you were pregnant at 5 months and they did the ultrasound. They didn't give you that. All right? So I seriously doubt your story there. Because if you didn't notice she was pregnant, they're not going to tell a woman what it is. So that was a gross little story that you told, I guess for shits and giggles. I don't really know. So that, call bullshit on that. Well, there you go. But I mean, to say that he found this paper and it was a boy, no, Roger, no. That's not the way it works. And in 1986, 87, because like I said, you're only a couple years, a couple months older than me, so it would have been in 1987. You were 19. No, they did not. They didn't do that back then. They don't do it now, but they really didn't do it back then. So that's another lie you told. Then he says that he had a girlfriend and he knocked her up, and that the leader of his little gang, Gary with 2 R's, took his woman and his daughter. And he's never seen her but one time when she was a baby. Lies. Hey, Tasha, how are you? I hope you're fine. Me and Tasha been going round and round. Me and her. Tasha, you need to get back down to Florida so you can get back. Listen, Tasha, I wouldn't say this if I did not really genuinely care about you, Tasha, I would not say this, all right? That right now you're in a pretty unhealthy cycle, all right? I understand the wrong that you believe is being done to you. So it is real, okay? That's what I'm saying. It is real. I don't know anything about it, right? But it is real. But you need to go take your ass back down to Florida, get in with your doctor quick as you can be, get back on your meds. If I ever went off my meds, I would be a totally different blogger. I would be probably God knows where. I cannot stress to you how I need you to go back and do that. Well, can you go to a can you go to like a urgent care and they can like pull up your? I mean, I know money's tight. Tosh, you just can't go off your meds. You can't go off your meds because I fear that you will if you go off your meds. And listen, this is coming from a person that can't go off her meds. If you go off your meds, I feel like you're going to do or say something that is going to just ruin your case that you've worked so hard for. All right. Okay. Can you make it till the 13th? Well, you can. It's going to have to. You're going to have to. Just be very careful, Tasha. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, if I didn't care for you, I wouldn't even bother. But yeah, you need to get. You can't. I don't want to single you out. All right, good. Don't ruin it though by with your mom. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it like that. Don't even talk about her anymore. She'll get hers. Hopefully, she is sitting on a ton of money, and you get it. You get it. I hope that happens. I hope that happens so bad, Tasha. I hope it happens. I hope it happens. I hope she is sitting on every damn cent that you think and more. And you get it. Yeah, we just need you to take care of yourself till then. You know, I'm a real proponent of not, I understand you couldn't get there because you were stranded and all. I get it, man. I get it. I get it. I mean, uh, I'm starting to understand the lifestyle, I mean, I'm just starting to understand, like, I could not before, I couldn't imagine it. 110 in U.S. meat. Right spot there. There you go. Well, there you are. But I'm starting to get it because I've always been stationary. I've had children, and so I couldn't just like just get in the car and go. Um, I can now I can see the romance in it, you know, slash the money because I know all of y'all put a lot of money in just watching Rosie, Kelly, man, she's got always fixing something. I understand some people don't want to always be mobile. I know you want your roots. So everybody needs roots and wings. That's what you put on earth for. Anyway, now I'm gonna worry about Tasha till the 13th. Oh my God, I'm gonna worry about you because you the other day you said I hated you. I don't hate you. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. I think you're probably fearless. Actually, the way I have a big admiration for people who just live their truth and fuck it. I'm going to live my truth. This is me. This is me. And they live it and they don't apologize for it. That's what I'm saying. I get it now. I don't think yeah, people don't want to be mobile all the time. You need your roots. But I swear to God, I have a great admiration for people who just live their truth and just don't apologize for it because I mean, it is what it is. Here I am. Look at me. I'm Tasha, or I'm Rosie, or, I guess even Mallory. Begrudgingly, I say that. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage just to be, quote unquote normal. I use quotes because I don't think I've ever been normal. I don't think there's a doctor out there that's ever claimed I was normal either. Good, please. I mean, I just, I just, bless her heart, man. She's going through it right now. She's going through it. And it's that mother in me that's like, okay, now you stop that right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Morgan. Shotgun. Yes, it is. It is boring. That's why I've never, ever been normal. I wouldn't know how to do it. Even sitting at home doing normal things, I can't even do that normal. I got to do it ADD wise, where I'm going backwards instead of forwards. Like when people clean from top to bottom, I clean from bottom to top, and then I got to go all the way back down again. Don't make no sense, but that's what I do. Say what? Vinny G talking about you this AM. It was people. I hope it was good. I love Vinny G. I know a lot of people get mad at him, but I like him. I made chili, and Tasha wanted to come get some chili. I should have met you halfway. I should have met you halfway, Tasha. I'll tell you what, it's down like it's in the mid 70s here, like most of the day. I put this out earlier. In the South, when it gets to the 70s, that is soup and chicken and dumpling weather, girls and boys. Yes, it is. Looking for a general area. Well, write that area down, Tasha, for when you're on your way back. How many days is the 13? Is that like 14, 15 days away? I don't do math. Oh, well, I guess a crock pot would make a lot of sense with you, right? I'm in Virginia, so you were at Bristol, but I'm in Central Virginia, so you were quite a bit of ways. No, not again. Technically, you were quite a bit of ways. Mercury went into retrograde, so we prepared YouTube to be nuts over the next 3 weeks. It started last night with the news that Jamie Kimbrough killed 38, at least 38 rabbits. What? Morgan got burnt at work, and it was a smiley face. It was that was her burn was taunting her. It was taunting her. Hello, Morgan. Which way are you going? What are you doing? What do you want? Huh? Where are you going? I'm coming back. My. Oh, that kid's here, man. Oh, you wanted Bristol. Just put the. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, was someone else? Well, that burn was taunting. Hello, Captain. Did you have a lovely day at school today? Why don't you tell everybody? It was fine. Okay, it was fine. What does that mean? I mean, that's like asking you, what'd you learn today? And you go, nothing. I mean, same old, same old. Uh huh. No budding love story, no fight. So. Oh, see, you got to pull it out of them, but it's in there. Go ahead. In last period, me and my friend, not going to name any names. Don't name any names. We had to pick an explorer to do a project on. Right. And we pick one, and we start reading about him, and he had an intimate friend. Oh. That was a man. Hot damn. Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Which explorer? I can't pronounce Diego. Diego? Diego L something. Okay, with Diego L something. There you are. Francisco Pizzarola. Pizzarola. Well, you can remember the boyfriend's name, but you can't remember the explorer's name. Because we wrote notes on him. Okay. So we wrote notes on him. All right. Well, guys and gals, I have an infidel, but I'll go look. Tasha, I do care about you a great deal, my love. And I'm going to be thinking about you and just try to hold on tight. And Boris, with me and you on this case of Roger Brown, he can't escape. We got him dead to rights. So we might do I hate this little fucker right here. He's got a goddamn VW Rabbit. And he is gunning the engine. That thing's going to explode with him in it. And he's got a kid. He's got them little bitty tires on it. So an already ugly car, and it's like that. What is that? A '90s model, maybe? You don't know. '80s or '90s model. Which car are you talking about? That dude right there, the black one. The black car, not the dude. Mom. I mean, I need to. I'm sorry. I need to. It was a black car, not the boy. A full bunch. All right. Me too, boys. Me too. We'll share notes. We'll share notes. Hey, Roger, if you're out there listening, I'm going to go home and drink some water. You can't. All right. I love you all very much. I got to take this kid home because she knows the Explorer's boyfriend, but not the actual Explorer. So...
because we wrote notes on Francisco.
Okay.
The boyfriend.
Oh, the boyfriend. Okay.
But we didn't write notes on Diego. We had to pick him. Because,
we're picking apart history one homo at a time. She's a homo, I can say that.
Listen, all she said was, you have to do an Explorer.
Okay.
And me and
you heard it.
Candace, we were like, Dora the Explorer.
Oh, stop.
And she was like, you got to do a real person. And we went, she's real in our hearts. And she said, no. And so we did Diego. Diego. And we found out he was gay.
Now, I can call you a homo, right? Because you are a homo.
I'm a homo.
So you were doing homo schoolwork, homo work, homework. Get it? Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. Be safe. I'll talk to you later. Tasha, I'm sending you much love. All right. Bye, guys. Okay, bye. Caleb, bye.